All right, folks. How we doing tonight? Feeling good in the neighborhood? Feeling good in the neighborhood? Probably. All right, let's get to it. Turn that up. Meowdy. TK. Sharkmouth, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Whew. Alright, I've been trying to change my sleep schedule and it's left me so tired for stream. That's why we're gonna try to knock this out. We're gonna try to fucking make this good in the neighborhood. Leonardo does machines. I really want this red to work. I really want Cool But Rude to be good. Teresian Light Shitter, not bad. We may need a little bit of removal here. That's the one thing that we may possibly need. Scoundrel. Not bad. Gene Pollinator. Mr. J, how you doing, TK Sharkmouth? Christmas. Welcome. Is he gonna go for the block or not? You gotta leave it open so that we can potentially punch him. Alright. H's Rhythm. Who's he gonna grab? A Noggle Robber. Okay. Tonka Truck. Let's put down another one of you. Yeah, shitload of mana now for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you could go nuts. Drifty, how you doing, Drifty? Get Drifty. Gotta sacrifice a lot here. Trying to play the new commanders. Yeah, you know, there's a real split on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I hope the tide shifts. But I've seen a lot of people staunchly refuse it. Perhaps out of principle, I don't know. Ash, Fire, and Smoke, how you doing, man? Welcome. Alright, he's gonna do this. Biotech. Lander. Boom. Does 2 damage to me. Boom. Boom. that. Thank you, Jeffrey. Tripping on wax, how you doing? There you go. Very good. Love it. All right. Got that one. He had a good deck. He was putting the pressure on me there, man. Let's go open this pack real quick. Dozen machines, of course. I think we have a little bit more time between now and fucking Strixhaven than we did between whatchamacallit. I think there's actually about 2 months till Strixhaven. April 24th, yeah, there's a little bit more flexibility with it, with that, the new Strixhaven. Let's keep that. So that means it comes out on the 21st for Arena. Means early access is on the 15th. I threw 4 monuments and 4 Cobalt Ruins and a mono red just for shits and giggles. 48 days. Interesting. Let's drop that. Orbs. The most orbulous. Where's the pizza? You mean the horrible drippy pizza? Let's do this. The Vodek, the Kodak, the #1 Todak. Enduring Vitality. Alright, Teresium Light Shitter. Let's do this. Flame Lake Phoenix. Boom. Enduring Vitality dies. Encumbrant. Rejectory. Shelt I dealt. That sucks. Auto pay. Wabango. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Hey, what's up, Hero Girls? Jeffrey Cooper, welcome. Boom. We do that. Hey, paid for your master pass entirely with gems. That's good stuff. Always good to see that. Jesus Contreras. Hopefully he doesn't have another fucking shelter here. Oh my goodness. Another Styx command. Fucking amazing. It's all he's played. You gonna double block me? Right. What has he got here for me? The 4th Styx command. Come on. Alright, he's gonna go in with that. Block that with that. Yeah, we got controlled a little too hard there. And I think drew too much mana on top of everything. Yeah, drew too much mana. No good. We need a little bit more removal up front. I'm not sure about the Phoenixes. I might drop some of them. I might need a little bit more punch. Let's take a look if we really want all them Phoenixes. They're okay, but we could discard other things here besides Phoenixes. We might drop. We might drop 2 Flame Wakes. What could we add in that would be just as good here? Let's take a look. Yeah, we might need a little bit more heat. A little bit more heat. Ralph. No, that's not good enough. Rock Soldiers, Thrag. Each player may discard their hand. That's not enough either. What would we not mind discarding? Or do we keep going with the Menace theme? to keep pressure on him. Tough Turtle. Yeah, I thought about Tough Turtle, but Rage Incubator. I really want something that's going to put the pressure on him. Maybe we put sorry, I had to sneeze there. Maybe we put that one, yeah, Razorkin. We could do some Razorkins. Let's give it a shot. Just add a little bit more spice, put that pressure on them. The excellent artifact, the one that you discards X card. Which one is that? Is that the grind worm? Whatever the fuck it's called. Alright. We go first on this, which should give us a little bit of space to breathe. Guys in YouTube, don't forget to like the video. Please. Alright, let's put down Cool But Rude. Let's try this. Hopefully it won't get eaten up. If we can survive one turn without it getting eaten up, I think we'll be in business. That's a tall fucking order, though. That's a big fucking if. I think he's gonna sneak here. That is a flight. Very nice. Okay. We're gonna do that. Do this. We will decline. Let's put down Casey Jones. Alright, nice. Tunnel Grinder, yeah, that's right, the Tunnel Grinder. That's possibly. The Grind Worm. 5. Ethereal Armor. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. 14. that's game. Yeah, that's my biggest issue. Cool but rude, a little slow if you don't have the suppression. If you're not playing control, it's a little slower than you would expect. I always try to get it set up, and I really need to start burning people up. I need to stop playing so aggressively and set myself up slower. I have to, it's really a matter of me how I play. I want to play aggro with it, and I gotta play fucking tempo with it. You know. Because I feel like I'm always a turn behind, you know. Boom. Boom. Put that into oblivion. Take it. Pop. 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 All right. Gonna pop that. Man, I sure do miss fucking Nemesis, man. Screaming Mimi was a fucking monster. None of that. Take action. Take action. We do this. Do that. Push. Damage. Boom. Boom. Discard a card. Got him. There we go. Really fucking, yeah, Casey off the top, bro. Casey from the fucking turnbuckle right there. Holy shit. That was an insane Casey fucking Jones hit. Alright, let's see if we can keep that up. horrible opening hand right there. That's better. Let's get rid of you into that. Might be a kill card. No? Yeah, definitely. Probably another kill card. Yep. The third kill card? The mythical third kill card? No, the Sunset Saboteur. Boom, boom. Boom. Alright, good stuff. Killed the blade. YouTube, what are you guys doing? You're so quiet there tonight. Everyone's quiet. No one has liked the video. Come on. Where are we at? Let's get some energy up. It's premiere day, guys. Nobody cares about whatchamacallit. Is that what y'all telling me? Let's do it. Fuck it. Boom. He got an instant. He's got an instant somewhere, right? Get her Triumph. Discards. Down to 7. We'll hold steady there. Making the Villain Super Shredder Sephiroth deck, that's a good one. Vodek. Dive on, everything can go fight tonight. Crasby with us. Crasby with us all. Got him. Got him. Been trying to get the last black achievement. Okay. Respect on that. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Which one is it? Never didn't have it. What's the? How you doing, Trula? What's the name of it? Ninja? Kitsunes. Oh, okay. Decline. Spyglass Siren. Riverture Monument. Go ahead and say destroy target artifact. Boom. Land. Boom. Boom. Spectral Sailor. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Let's get rid of you. Discard a card. Okay. So he's got to be able to, he would have to have the thing right now. Let's see if he draws it. If he draws it, he wins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Sure, he's gonna light shitter. Got him. Ronnie, how you doing, man? Thank you. I'm glad you're liking the TMT decks. No, this set is overhated. Listen, I'm not above criticizing the sets. I'm not above criticizing Wizards. This set the hate is very forced for this one. If you ignore the turtle stuff, whatever, you don't like the art, you don't like the turtles, mechanically, it's very fun. Oh, wow, we get some good stuff. Mechanically, it's very fun. Oh, Nunez, I'm glad you're having a good time. Francois, do you think that deck of your Dark Leo is good enough for ranked? Yes, I do. It's probably one of the better decks that I've built. You've got to be real tactical with it. You've got to be real tricky with it. You can't you can't just throw stuff down. You really have to learn how to ninjutsu. It's a high skill deck, but I think it does quite a lot of damage if you get it lined up correctly. I think probably the only thing that you need is maybe a little bit more removal. That's probably it. You have a little bit more kill cards, you'll be fine. You'll be in there. You'll be in like Flynn. Warden of the Rocks. Oof. Fuck. I'll take this. It's not very good, but we'll hold it. Rottenmouth King. Let's just stop him. He may have been relying on that. Let's put you. Ley line. Let's put Teresian Light Shitter. Get a treasure token. Okay, we'll do that. Boom. Ooh, okay. Shelt by Delt. Who's getting it? Who's getting shelted? We have no way to deal with this ley line, unfortunately. Ah, it sucks. Yeah, fucking got away from us. The ley line is just gonna absolutely fucking wreck us. You know? Yeah. No, ley line guy is gonna absolutely fucking wreck us here. Teresian Light Shitter. Create a treasure token. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way we can get this Leyline Weaver out. It's too powerful. No good. Well, you know, that is one of the inherent flaws, and I'll freely admit this. One of the main inherent flaws with Universes Beyond is the amount of legendaries. That does kind of suck. There's going to be an increased amount of legendaries in your wood pile because just to the nature of it, they want to have a lot of, you know, unique cards. So yeah, that is a problem. That is one of the major issues. And I get that, because basically you have to have legendaries because Universes Beyond, the attraction of the universe is that there's recognizable fucking guys, you know. So counterspell can't be countered. We'll do that. Boom. Put the damage in. Storm Chaser's talent. Again, playing lessons on fucking on the draw is not a fucking good match here. Hey, what's up, Gobbler? How you doing? The ladder is horrid. Can I tell you this, guys? If you're planning on playing some ladder games, get ready for some of the worst shit you've ever seen in your life, man. It is awful right now on the ladder. It feels terrible. I know he's gonna have a removal for that. This is fucking lessons. I don't imagine he's gonna have any kind of weakness or any kind of miss. He's fucking drawing cards like crazy. 6 cards in hands. Yeah, combustion, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, be ready for some of the worst shit you've ever seen in your life on the ladder, by the way, guys. Oof. Alright, he's gonna double draw. Again, he's got so much removal options because he's just drawing cards like a madman here. Peachy Kako, thank you for a 35 stream streak. Goodness, my man. My goodness. Iris demonstration. Boom. Yeah, all he needs is like 2 more and he's good. Yeah, he's good. I don't know anything that upsets the I don't know anything that upsets the current meta, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't know anything that really changes the game. I thought it would be cool but rude, but honestly, it doesn't really add anything more than what we already have. Which is kind of impressive considering what we have. Oof. Okay. We'll put down Casey Jones. Actually, you know what? We'll wait. Decline. Hold back. We'll do Casey Jones next. Oh, now we're talking. Discard a card. Get rid of you. Dude's fucking cooked. Yeah. That's how quickly we can cook you if we can get the right hand. It is high. The power level is moderate. But compared to what we have out there, it's not high enough to fucking to mess with what already exists, I think is the biggest issue. We will cook you with this deck. I will cook you good, but not if the first 5 moves, again, the same problem you'll hear me talk about a lot of my decks. If the first 5 moves of your oh damn, that Shredder fucking avatar is sick. The first 5 moves is fucking suppression. There's not too much I can do. You know, there's just not a whole lot we can get down. But you saw like fucking 3 turns. I can start cooking the shit out of you. But we do need you to not fucking run down every single thing that I hit on. You know. Michelangelo's party, dude. Let's put down this. Boom. Spring-loaded saw trap. All right, that's fine. He's gonna drop a island and make it a. I like this Shredder avatar. Is he gonna drop an island and make this artifacts? Is that what I'm looking at here? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's a fucking artifact deck. I was like, why is he running spring loaded? Yeah. It's a full-on fucking artifact deck. Cryogen Relic. He's gonna crack that. Okay, he's got that. Casey Jones. Boom. All right. Boom. Crystal. No, we didn't get it. One turn away from crapping out 12 damage there. And then we would have been able to crap out an additional 6. But nope, he got us 1 on the play there. 1 turn away. Not bad. I had a feeling I was like Boros. But then it was fuck-ass artifacts, you know? This isn't great, but we'll go for it. When did Shredder and Batman fight? I know Batman and Turtles have had a couple of crossovers. I know that's been a thing. Okay. Boom. I didn't know they made a movie, though. I know they had that. That's where we get the... This is where I watched my parents die, Raphael. And then the joke of... I know we've had that. Boom. Let's do this. Thrazian Light Shitter. Let's do Hired Claw into an Abrade. Okay. That makes sense. Don't play a kill card. Don't do it. Don't do it. Knew he was gonna fucking do it. Well, if there's anybody who knows a thing or two about fighting evil ninjas, it's Batman. Ooh, we're cooked. We're so fucking cooked right now. Holy shit. We could not be more fucking cooked. We need... the problem with this mono red is that there's no removal for stuff like Ouroboros. Well, Ninja Turtles was originally a complete spoof on Daredevil. That's what originally it was. It was a complete send-up of Daredevil. 100% a send-up of Daredevil. And what the mutagen, the chemical that gave the turtles made them mutants, was the same chemical that gave Daredevil his blindness powers. And I don't mean it's the same type of chemical. I mean, literally, they wrote it in the comics as it hit Daredevil in the face and then fell into the sewer. The exact same chemical that hit Daredevil. Hit him and then rolled into the sewer. I did a deck on that already, Rick. How you doing, Nino? This guy is stuck. Okay. This guy is stuck. Exactly, Shane's birthday tweet. That was the joke. They fight the hand and they fight the foot. Foot Clan. Okay, so he's gonna take a hit. Oh. Okay. We're gonna do this. Create a treasure token. Each opponent loses 3 life. Okay. Yeah, I've heard the food decks might be really good, Tester. I gotta work on that too. I think my next Golgari, instead of Golgari food, I think I'm gonna do the Golgari Unblockable with Mikey. But I do want to get to the Golgari food eventually. Strat bet. Let's get rid of Teresa Light Shitter. This. Should we do burst lightning? First lightning only do 2. This will do 2 and discard. We're gonna do this. Got him. Casey Jones, he's a bad man. F you, Lewis. Oh, Kami, this is way better, bro. This is way, oh man, this is night and day with fucking Spider-Man. No, this is way better than Spider-Man. This is nowhere near the levels of. I'm spoiled for choice when it comes to the type of deck I want to build. I am not fucking absolutely. I'm not pinned down. Look, it's Agamemnon Future Shark. Yutu Kahara. No, it's much better. How you doing, Lucas Romero? Welcome. I go first. Hey, how you doing, Mortlock? Yeah, it's good. The Spider-Man comparisons are unfair in my opinion. It's way better than Spider-Man. Spider-Man had a lot of problems, you know. Teresian light shitter. Let's do this then. Hey, that's awesome. I'm not a tattoo guy, but if you enjoy them, get them. Freddy Greebooter. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know what it is about my personality that tattoos have never appealed to me, but they never have. I have no judgment against them. Tattoos look great. Some of them look fantastic. But like me personally, let's do cool but rude. Let's get into an abrade here. Okay. Kami the Kami Tester, welcome Lucas. Mortlock. Reed's Gambit. Ooh, he's gonna try to give me some, isn't he? He's gonna gain 6 life, he's gonna make me lose. Yeah, he's gonna try to give me shit. Yeah, this is definitely a give me deck. Cooked. Cooked. Very nice. Cool but rude tribal. Yeah, as you can see, we can start cooking people after a while here, guys. Current version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 4. I'm not mad at this one, guys. I am 100% okay with this one. Whew, Ops goes first. That's the biggest issue here. I'm gonna mulligan this because we don't have any removal, and I feel like we're gonna need it. That's a little better. We're gonna do Flame Wake Phoenix. We're gonna get that the hell out of there. All right, let's get down you. No, this is much better than Spider-Man. I have to, you know, credit where credit is due. That Spider-Man had a lot of different issues, and I don't think this one has nearly as many. I'm not saying it's flawless. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I do think that you've gotta give this set credit. You really do. So you have the knockback. I know he's got the knockback. Yeah, put a stun counter. Boom. Boom. Very nice. And turn. You could splash white. I mean, here's the thing. This is a good framework to work off of. If you wanted to splash white, if you wanted to splash black, if you wanted to be real disgusting and splash blue, you've got a wonderful little framework to work off of with this deck. I think you 100% have a lot of things you can do with this. All right, let's do that. Bounce off. Boom. Ooh, yeah, so that's Kona Loop right there. I don't have the kill card for it. Station, he's just going to do Omni. Southwind Avatar. If I had the, if I had a Braid, I would win it, but no. How would they have done that, Ashfire and Smoke? How would they have make it fling pizzas? That's the real question. Mechanically, it does 1 damage. I remember that the Turtle Van did have the pizza launcher in front, and that you could push a button on it and pizzas will launch out. Everybody, here's the thing about the Turtle Van. Everyone's friend had the Turtle Van, okay? I didn't have the Turtle Van, but I had a lot of turtle toys. And all of my, at least 1 or 2 of my friends had the Turtle Van. When it creates a food, yeah, that'd be good. If it created a food token and did 1 point of damage, that'd be funny. That would be funny. I'll admit that. I'll freely admit that that would be funny. Create a food token and deal 1 damage. Boom. Let's do Generous Plunderer. Forest. Boom. One friend had the Turtle Van. One friend had the Terrordrome, the Technodrome. He's doing more green here. 45 people on YouTube, and still 47 people on YouTube, and still only 25 likes. We can do better than that, folks. Why would you animate that if you were gonna fucking kill it? That's a weird choice. was an odd choice there. I guess he could replay it, but still strange. This is a cool but rude red. Boom. How you doing, Severin? Please, guys, if you see that name right there, Severin, 7, it's lit up and green. Push it and go join his channel. My man was brewing earlier today. I know. There must be a weird reason that we're not getting alchemy. I have such a soft spot for alchemy, but man, when I did an alchemy set for Lorwyn, nobody fucking watched it, bro. It really broke my heart that literally nobody watched the fucking alchemy set for Lorwyn. I was very sad about that. Boom. Milling cards like crazy. Turtle Van and Pizza Launcher are different toys. No, but didn't the Turtle Van have a Pizza Launcher in front? Okay. He's good, man. Casey feels good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's got a million fucking drops here. He's got 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. He had 2 Archdruid's cards to knock out what I was playing, man. That's fucking wild. Generous Plunderer. Badger Mole. Okay, it's all going to depend on the top deck here. It is 100% going to depend on the top deck. If I pull a Casey Jones would help, a card draw would help, a Teresian Light Shitter would help. Cool but Rude would help. There's a lot of stuff I could pull here that would win the game, but we're gonna have to see if I actually hit it or not. No, not anymore. Esper Origin is gonna fuck me up with the life gain there. Sapling Nursery done early at like this is very effective. Let's do that. Razorkin Needlehead is not going to do it. We needed to draw a... We would win if we would have drawn a... like a Teresian. No, not a Teresian. We would have needed a Cool But Rude. We could have run if we top decked a Cool But Rude, because we could have dropped it, activated it, hit a bonus, and then grabbed a card we need, and then discarded for 2, 4, 2, 4, and 2 more on there. So that was going to be a top deck hero for Jay, but we did not get it. That was going to be a top deck hero. Mono Red Monument. How you doing, Tree Mill? Yeah, we're trying to do it. We're doing well with it. I'm pretty happy with how it's running, to be honest with you. So that was a top deck hero right there. We actually could have pulled that one out if we would have pulled right there. Inti is good. Yeah, I didn't do Inti on this one. I think Inti could go on the sideboard for sure. Oof. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. We gotta get that the fuck out of there. I don't like that shit. He's up to something. Dinosaur. Regal Imperiosaurus. We'll do Generous Plunderer there. We'll take it. I don't give a shit. See, that sucks. That sucks. Sure, I'll take it again. I don't care. I don't really. I think that the current meta is probably going to hold. It's pretty airtight. I don't see anything. I don't see anything that is going to be. I don't see anything that's. I think Cool But Rude is probably the only thing. Maybe Artifacts. I don't know how well it's going to be adapted, just because I don't know how much people want to adapt this. Let's do this. Let's push. Let's get rid of Teresian Light Shitter. Okay. How's about we do... one of these? Let's see if he's got a protection. He may have a protection. If he's got a protection, it is what it is. Yeah, he's got a protection for the Angry Source Rex right there. We'll put down Terrible 2s then. Eight. Down to 1. That sucks. Do you have the burn card to do it? The burn card to do it? Oh, fuck me, man, huh? Fuck me, man, then, huh? Alright, so we're gonna do... Teresian Light Shitter. We're gonna get rid of you. Another Teresian Light Shitter. Damn. Down to the last wire there, folks. Down to the last fucking wire there. Absolute fucking... That's just random. That's just random, folks. Big Pablo, you have pneumonia on Turtle Day. That's horrible. Alright, we're getting put back in the barrel. I think we'll do one more before we shake it and break it and maybe try something else. Because right now we're losing by like 1. 2 games in a row, basically the top deck has fucked us over. That is a shame. If he would have not killed the Cool But Rude, we would have got him. That is impressive right there. I like going first on this one. Artifacts are 100%. I just don't... No one's gonna watch if I run an artifact deck, guys. I like the artifact. I like the Is It artifact deck, and I may do like a Boros artifact, and I may do a Rakdos artifact deck. But listen, man, I will tell you I'm shameless. There's a lot of things that I'm shameless about. One of them is the fact that I'm chasing views. I'm looking to get views on my channel. I know what my people on my channel like and what they don't like, and they're not gonna fucking like artifact decks. Like, that's just the God's honest truth. They're not gonna enjoy it. They're not gonna fucking put the time in and watch that shit. It's not gonna happen. Let's get rid of Optimistic right now. Boom. There we go. Excuse me while I jest this guy. He's gonna play removal on that because he's mad. Yeah, as expected. Cool but rude. Boom. Teresian Light Shitter. He may play removal on this too. Yeah, he's better off putting on fucking Cool But Rude. That's more dangerous. Yeah, smart guy. Smart guy. Low Self Weaver. Battlefront, man, Talk on Razor would have been good there. creature gains double striking at the end of turn. Skeletons. Too much. Man, we are missing it by one every single time, bros. We are missing it by one every single fucking time. We are missing it by one turn every single time we play it. How you doing, Zidane? We're gonna do one more and then we're gonna be done here. Hey, what's up, Bad Cap? Bad Cap. I'm in the barrel now, guys. We were climbing pretty smooth, and then all of a sudden we're one behind the. We're always behind the 8 ball now, so we'll close it up. All right, that's not bad. Boof. Boof. A lot of removal here. Heart, he's gonna run in. Boom. Keep it sleazy. Boom. Ping, pop, boom, bomb. All right, what do we got? Yeah, Tester, I agree with you, man. It's pretty fucking generic. It's tricky to justify running it because of how just kind of fucking plain potatoes it is, you know. Ooh, hit me with a good double strike right there. Nice. Pop. Pop. Push. Okay, boom. All right. I think we might have him cooked here. Yeah, he's cooked. He is indeed cookeroni, that San Francisco cook treat. Yep. Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna roast you for it, but it's not doing anything new, like the man said. It is, you know, potatoes will get you where you're going. It's just not. It's not spicy. I'm not showing. I'm talking about more for content than I is as judgment about what you're building. To say that, do you know what I mean? It's just not my style, that's all. That's the main thing. It's not my thing. Excuse me while I jest this guy. Purple haze is in my mind. All right. I really like this. I really do like this as a different kind of mono red that can absolutely roast you really quickly if you get it. Cool But Rude and Casey Jones lining up these really huge bank shots to just blow people out is actually really, really fun. So we are using a couple of these new cards here from TMNT, and we're trying to get a new kind of burn, an aggressive burn with some of our classics right here. So if you want to do the red discard Cool But Rude, I think this is your type of deck right here. All right. I gotta sign up for this standard ball. Do this. Should we shake it and break it, boys? Rakdos Munitions. I do think that one might be good. That might be the more interesting, to me at least. The more interesting the more interesting artifact deck. Oh god, my fucking throat hurts so much. I already did 3 hours of a stream today, or 2.5 of a stream today, so I'm not going too late tonight because I already gave you guys a lot of stream today. But we're gonna keep going here. I am going to do the shaky breaky, and then we'll try to finish up with a couple more decks. Hold on a second here. We got to do the side blue. Let's do this. Let's do damage. Okay. We can do that. Fire magic. See, Legion Extruder, there could be some interesting... It just isn't, man. I'm so turned off from Isn't, man. And every time I try to run an Isn't deck, nobody fucking watches it. That's the other thing. We might need something to sweep out there. Oger could be good. That could be good. Inti. We'll do Slag Storm. Fire magic. Alright. Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Do I want to do Tunnel Grinder or do I want to do the other one? I feel like I have a decent amount of discard. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Oh yeah, you can do that. Alright. You definitely could do that. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Let me swap this out though. I want to do fire magic. I do want to do fire magic. I want to do what's that called? Boulder Dash. Yeah, that's the one. All right, there we go. Crimson Pulse. You could do Crimson Pulse. I mean, there's a million. Anything that has discard and draw card is gonna work. I can't fill up the sideboard too crazy. Because there's like and that's what I like about this deck so much. Oh no, Chris, no worry. I'm just enthusiastic. Part of the reason I like this deck so much, and I'm going to talk about this, is that there is there's so many different ways that you can build it. There's so many different ways you can do it. There's like so many different options that can go off here. No Mako. Yeah, I don't. The Mako dies all the time, man. The Mako fucking dies all the goddamn time. That's my issue with Mako, is that as soon as he goes down, he fucking gets nuked. This does benefit from discarding, but Mako Shark is you know. I suppose you could do them. You could put Mako in here too. There's like a million things that you. That's what I'm saying. There's like a million ways to do red discard. There really is. You could do this so many different ways, and that's honestly why I like it so much. That's honestly why I think it's such a good. That's such a good deck or such archetype, is because you can do these so well. I mean, your upkeep, discard your hand, then draw. You could put in the Venom. You can put in the Carnage cards. You could do fucking. Well, not that one. There's so many different ways. There's so many different ways that you could do things. Anyways, is it Lessons gonna make you? I don't think so. I thought people would jump on it right away. But I haven't seen people really get on it yet. You could run Artist Talent. Yeah, there are so many. We're going to get into it. You guys keep distracting me with good suggestions. Let me get some water. We're going to do the shaky breaky. Don't worry your pretty little heads. Don't tell my heart, my shaky breaky heart, though. I just don't think you'd understand. All right. Okay. Let's get to the shaky breaky. Don't tell my heart, though. My shaky breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand if you told my heart, my shaky breaky heart. Here we go. I tried Azula a lot of times. She's just too slow right now. Hey, that's awesome, Yellow Dart. I'd love to see your Pauper deck, Yellow Dart. If you have a good Pauper deck, I'd love to see it. If you want to send me some deck pics, you know what I mean? Pull out your deck and show it to me. You know what I'm saying? We could compare decks. That's good. I wouldn't mind that. You guys want to just look at each other's decks a little bit? I'm okay with that. You know, I'm down. If you haven't seen the ninjas, if you really want to do a ninja deck, this is the ninja. Pin, boof. Okay. All right. Welcome back, everybody. To oh, we're not recording. Why are we not recording? All right, that would have been bad. I'm glad I double checked. All right, here we go. Do. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because we are running the Red Rude. This is a mono red draw discard using everyone's favorite new Ninja Turtles card, Cool But Rude, hitting people in the face with that real sloppy looking pizza. I know y'all love this. This is the first Ninja Turtle card deck that I'm going to be running on the ladder after early access, and I'm really having a lot of fun with this. And the fun thing about this one, you can run it a lot of different ways. You have a lot of different ways to do this. So before we get down into this and show you all the Cool But Rude action, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who viciously attack you and maul you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So what does that all mean? All right, we're going to go with kind of a standard early game here. I think Hired Claw is going to be my play on the first drop here. However, like I said about this deck, with a lot of these discard decks, you can do so much. There's so many different builds. You could, of course, go with Marauding Mako, which is that silly Shork doing that, and then he'll benefit from all the discard that you're doing. Hired Claw I felt was like a little bit more nice because I'm doing a little bit more direct fire damage. He is a 1-drop, 1/1, he 1/2, he attacks, he does pings for damage, and he pumps. So I'm gonna go with him, but there's a lot of different things you could do Mako as well. For removal, I'm gonna go 4 burst lightnings and 4 braids, or 3 abrades. Did you want to do the 4th abrade? Sure, you can run the 61 special right there. A braid is good because artifacts are on the warpath right now, so we got to be able to crack those open. 3 damage to creatures, and then, of course, 2 damage to any target, including your opponent. I have also hit the finisher, 4 damage directly to our opponent's face, and we go direct burn on that one, too. So that's not a bad idea. As far as the stuff that we already know about, I'm going to go 4 Generous Plunderers so that we can ramp and, again, do direct fire damage here. 1 red and 1, 2, 2 Menace. We're leaning a little bit into the Menace on this one. Whenever at the beginning of your upkeep, create a treasure, which helps you ramp. Your opponent gets a treasure too, and whenever you attack, it deals damage to the defending player equal to the number of artifacts they control. Again, they're going to have a treasure, so you're going to ping them for 1 and have that Menace attack right there. It'll help you ramp, put direct fire damage down, and just generally be a big nuisance as we go. I'm also going to go with the Razorkin Needlehead. Is our opponent drawing a lot of cards? Guess what? Now they're not. We could absolutely balance that out. Every time that they draw, they're going to ping for 1. Again, slowly whittling down our opponent, doing direct fire damage and really, really whittling down our opponent with that damage. Little by little chip damage that is going to steady make things worse and worse for them on that. So you could do 3 and 3 on this if you wanted to. So we're going to do that. Here is Taka and Razor, Terrible Twos. This is a very good card, just generally speaking, for stat line and everything else that's going on currently. It is either black or red. 2 red. We're going to be playing it for 2 red. This is going to be a 3/2, cannot be countered. Turtle, Wolf, Mutant. Whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast that spell was less than its mana value, Toka and Razor deal 3 damage to that player. Anybody trying to cheat out things onto the board for cheaper, anybody trying to get stuff out that is they're reducing their cost is going to get punished every time that they play the reduced cost card right there. So this is very good against a lot of different meta decks. It's a 3/2 Menace and very tricky against control and those a lot of those other things. So between Razor and Razorkin and Razor, you're going to really punish control decks for that one. Of course, we have the Man of the Hour, Cool But Rude. This is one of the most effective, dangerous cards. If this card gets set up, it's almost, it's like a death sentence. Okay, so this is the Raph reference to the song. Raph is cool but rude. 1 red and 1. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. We know that effect from red. It does this every single turn. Not bad at all. Here's where things get crazy. Is level 2. 1 red and 1. Whenever you discard a card, this class deals 2 damage to each opponent. Not once a turn, every single time you discard a card. So you're going to do it on the attack. You're going to be able to discard a card, everything there. And then on level 3, you search your library for a card, put it in your hand, shuffle, and then discard a card at random, which of course will actually activate it again. We don't really need level 3. We want that level 2 activated. Because when we combine it with something like a Monument to Endurance that also does 3 damage or loses 3 life whenever we discard, we have insane effects that we can put off right here. So if we're doing that much damage every time that we discard, this is where we go absolutely crazy. We do somebody like Teresian Lightshitter right here, 1 red and 2, 3/3 haste. When it enters, you discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many. Immediately, we discard 2 and then draw that many. That's going to be 4 damage. And then we swing, and then we can discard another 1, and that'll be 2 more damage. If you have these stacked up, you will absolutely machine gun out damage to your opponent right here. You will absolutely start machine gunning damage out like crazy, because you're just going to keep doing damage. Really, really, really good stuff. And that's what we want to do. We want to keep discarding. We want to keep that steady fire of damage down from Cool But Rude. The other way is we're going to have Flamewake Phoenix, which is a good little target to discard, because if we ever have anything big enough, we'll be able to recast it from our graveyard with power 4 or more. Who do we have that's power 4 or more that'll help us out with this? Well, we have a brand new card here called Casey Jones Vigilante, the hockey mask hero himself. This is the Human Berserker legendary creature, 2 red and 1. This is what sets Cool But Rude up like madness here. It goes absolutely crazy on this one. When Casey Jones enters, you draw 3 cards at the beginning of your next turn, discard 3 cards at random. So not only is he going to refill your hand with random bullshit, which is super useful, because immediately you could draw all the different things that you need. You could draw all the different power-ups and lands or different things, removals. Then next turn, as long as you have stuff in your hand, he's going to immediately discard it. He's going to do 6 damage going into a Cool But Rude upgrade right there, which is insanely good. Not only that, he has a 4 power, which means that if you discard a Flame Wake, you can immediately play it again and swing in. That is what that is going to look like right there. So Casey Jones, filling your hand up and then dumping it for Cool But Rude. We have all of the discard that we could possibly need whenever we attack, and doing that damage directly. All the chip damage early on that we're doing for Hired Claw, Generous, Razorkin, and then constantly pummeling them with pizzas, as one does. Just constantly hitting them with those hot pizzas and doing that damage. Of course, Monument, you know it, you love it, or you hate it. The 3-drop artifact, we can draw cards, equip a treasure token, and of course has the ability, whenever we discard, we get to make people lose 3 life. The fun thing about Casey and the Monument, if you do a Monument into Casey, he activates all 3 on your turn. So that's pretty fun. On your upkeep, he's going to trigger off all of them. You'll discard 3 cards, you'll draw, create a treasure token, and they'll lose. So that's actually a pretty fun interaction right there, because he will immediately trigger all 3 as long as you have those cards in your hand right there. So that is going to be our strategy. Just constantly chip damage our opponent down, hit him with the Cool But Rude, keep this steady fire of damage down, just make it so that they're not able to sustain any kind of life, and we're constantly putting pressure on them in the classic red faction. Throw in 1 Soulstone Sanctuary just for the fun of it, in case we need a man land. 22 on right there. We look at the stats. It is going to be 2.3 on a 2/1. That's fine. A little bit of humans, berserkers, assassins, wolf turtles, all kind of stuff right here. Really, really interesting type of deck. And again, I want to reiterate, there is so many different ways. There are so many different ways to build this. You could build this up any type of way that you want. You could put Makos in it. You want to put Makos in it? Good. You want to put Demand Answers in it? Fine. You want to do Inti and do Trample? Focus on that, because you draw and discard and get Trample. Put Inti in it. Fear of Missing Out. Yeah, whenever it enters, discard and draw. Boom. I have more burn right here, like Boulder Dash or Fire Magic, in case you want to sweep your opponent. And of course, Brass's Tunnel Grinder. You could build up your whole hand, get yourself ready, and discard any number of cards. You could discard 10 cards. Well, not 10, but you could discard a whole hand right here. You could discard 7 cards and draw 8 back. If you have Brass's Tunnel Grinder into a Cool But Rude. There is so many different ways. Hey, you want to add white to this and make it Boros? Sure. You want to add black and make it Rakdos, a little bit more removal? You have a lot of different ways to build off of this. I just want to show you the bones, the framework of this, of how to really get a good, solid build off of this, and how to effectively trigger off all of these different new mechanics off of it. So show me your build. Go nuts. Put suggestions in the comment. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear about all the different ideas you have about how to run and totally break Cool but Rude and Casey Jones, best buddies of the Turtles right there. So if you want to see me run more awesome builds like this, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. It would be fantastic if you could see us there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions, all that good stuff right there. Our community lives there. Check out our, if you want a copy of this deck, AetherHub, Moxfield, links are going to be in the description. Of course, as always, please like the video. It helps us out a lot. We really got to get those likes up, folks. Turn on your notifications. Leave a comment. I love to hear from you. Let's get into the Red Rude as we go. Let's get into it. I'll show you one more. We'll do one more. Why the fuck not, you know? Nino, I'm glad you like it, my guy. Hey, Dream Beavers. Boom. Alright, let's do that. Evolado, how you doing? Just realized Razorkin is pretty murdery with Raftex draw 4. Yeah. Well, here's the thing about that. The Raft's technique is each player can choose. I would have loved the forced card draw of Raft's technique, but it's each player can choose to draw that card. He's gonna do Dark Leo, I think. No, Shredder's technique. Okay. Teresian Light Shitter. Boom. How was the stream today? I saw the premiere. You missed the stream. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Did you see the new deck? Do you see the Ninja deck? That's really good. Turncoat Kunoichi. All right. Boom. Boom. Draw. Okay. Boom. I know he wanted to get off something here. Teresian Light Shitter. He's going to play a removal on me. Boom. We're going to put down Monument. Bop. We're going to hold on to that Abrade. Alright. Nahiri, Searcher of the Dark. Splinter. Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, we'll do Generous Plunderer. Okay. Esper Ninjas, huh? Alright. Teresian Light Shitter. Last Ronin technique. Ooh, okay. Alright. Take action. Putting a lot of pressure on homie here. I think a lot of people's complaint is about the art, to be honest. I think a lot of people are just not feeling the art style, or another Last Ronin technique. Siren. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Should we search for a thingy? Let's do this. Got him. Got him. Kamigawa Underground. You know it. You know it. Good game right there. That was a fun one. That really got to showcase what we could do with this this bad boy. Let's get a few more likes on there, folks. We're gonna do a Golgari real quick. I'm gonna let you go because my voice is already fucking going out. Who do we want to raid out to? All right, so I wanted to talk about this because the Golgari for tomorrow. You use Hollow Merc Siege. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. And then you do Michelangelo. It makes your cards unblockable. Because Hollow Merc, whenever you attack, put a 1/1 counter and it gains menace. And then you do this. Each creature you control with a counter on it can't be blocked by more than 1. So that means that menace, it has to be blocked by 2, but it can't be less than 1, meaning that it can't be blocked. So the more counters that you put on things, the more unblockable your stuff is through Hollow Merc Siege. So I think I want to definitely do that tomorrow. Toidles! Shorks! I know, I got to do the Shorks. I got to do the Shorks soon. There's a weird mix of over and under representation. I get what you're saying. Mutant. I get what you're saying. We might throw Genova in this too. We might throw Genova in this. I think this may be what we're yeah. This might be an interesting one to do. Living Ooze, yeah, we're going to do Living Ooze. I don't think we're going to do Piece of Face, but I think with any kind of green, if you don't do Badgermole, you're an asshole. I think that maybe do Ouroboros if we want to get real fucking strong with it. I know it's cheap. But hey, you know, we got to do what we got to do. And Hex. I think you do Snakeskin Veil on that. I think there's probably some modifications you could do to this to make it a little different and interesting. But this is certainly... I like the idea of unblockable monster creatures to get to where we want to go on this one. I like what we're doing here. I think they try to represent as much across the spectrum as they could, Tester. I think that was the goal, is to try to throw as much as they could across the board to represent as much as they possibly could. I think that was probably the intention. To just kind of let it flow from there. Okay. All right, folks, I gotta go. I already did fucking more hours today. Give me that last like, folks. We're probably gonna run this tomorrow. Let's get that last like out there to get to 50, to get to 40. There's so many there's 5 Ninja Turtle decks already up on the channel right now. So you know you've got your pick of the litter, as it were. There's so many to choose from, and they'd all appreciate a like and a love and a comment from you. So don't be afraid to go check it out. We will see you tomorrow. I gotta rest my voice a bit, and we'll see you in the next one. Bugger Man. Did I sing the Bugger Man song? I feel like I didn't. Bugger Man. Good night, everyone. Who should we go see? I think Gobbler just went live. We'll go see Gobbler. We ain't rated him in a while. All right, folks. I am out of here. Good night and farewell, everyone. Adios. I appreciate y'all coming. Check out the videos. Thank you all for coming. Bye-bye.